What's going on YouTube? What I have here is a Dimplex electric fireplace. This was a Goodwill find. I got it pretty cheap, and the reason is because the electronic fireplace element wasn't working. I opened it up, found out why it wasn't working. There was a little loose wire. All right, we got a crazy cool find, Goodwill find. It's this electronic fireplace here. We tried it out. It does turn on. The flame element doesn't work, but I think I can get that going. But this thing here goes for, I think it's like $249, $259 used, and it was originally $100 at Goodwill, but we got them down to 59, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna get this out the box. This is the original box that actually also came with the manual and the original remote. So let's see how this looks here. So it has the owner's manual and the little remote here. Cool. Try it out. These little crystals went over to one spot. Let me see. I hope they're not tied down. Boom. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. Okay, now what we can do. Look better. Look at that. The heating element doesn't work, but I think I can get that working. But look at how cool that LED looks. It's all these different LED settings. I know you can't really see there, but it's very subtle. See, so then you got these colors here. It's also supposed to be a heater, but I don't think the heating element works either. I ain't too worried about that. We're in Texas, it's hot all the time, so we really don't need a heater too much. Look at that. Look at how crazy that is. For $60, can't pass that up. It's cool. I saw that there was, well, I heard there was a clicking sound coming from what looked to be the heating element. So what I think happened was the previous owner disconnected the wire because there was a clicking sound and they couldn't figure out what it was. So I went ahead and opened this thing all the way up. It was took a while to get it opened up just because of the way this casing is. I don't want to take the whole thing apart and not figure out how to put it back together. But let me show you what I'm talking about when I say clicking sound. Hear that? It's a little click. What I at first thought it was the motor. And then I thought it was the thermocouple, which like turns and turns off, I guess like the heating element, but the heating element's off. So I had to go ahead and open it up. And when I found out that it was this piece right here, the piece that actually moves the light to make it look like actual flame, was rubbing up against this panel here. So let's see if we can get in there without me getting electrocuted. See? I don't know if you can see that there, right around here somewhere. Right there. So all I have to do is, in theory, adjust it and see if this works. So let me turn this off. But you know what? I'm gonna turn it off right there, right there. Okay, so I know exactly where. Let me go ahead and that's that one. right there. Okay, so right there. So aside from taking this whole thing apart, this was a pretty easy fix. Look at that. No more clicking noise. See how right here it kind of came unadjusted, and I was gonna try to straighten it out just with my hand, but I didn't want to take the risk of breaking it or messing with this motor over here or this spinning part right here. So what I did was, I thought these little pieces were actually aluminum, but they're kind of like real thin plastic, coated plastic. So what I did was just took some scissors and just cut the piece that was rubbing on top, that was making that click. Quiet as can be now. Love it. So let's go ahead and see this thing in action. So there it is. Minus the clicking noise.